sending a message of hope through gestures of neighborly love and concern. Communities in Norfolk, Virginia. Joining us this evening, our Eagle News correspondent, Serene Garcia.
Free drive-thru flu shots, groceries, and personal care products are being given away at the moment here at the Military Circle Mall in Norfolk, Virginia, where the Iglesia Ni Cristo, or the Church of Christ, launched an event called AT Humanity. The church seeks to assist those who may be going through tough times at the moment. Members of the Church of Christ worked hand in hand to prepare for this outreach effort as they aim to promote love and kindness within the community.
We have a drive-through grocery wherein we're able to have a contactless drive-through, being able to give the essential needs and even the groceries to the people who may be in need, most especially those that were affected by the pandemic. And here in Hampton Roads region, we're also even providing a flu vaccination, a free flu vaccination, drive-through as well, because we know that most especially during this time, the flu season, this is what so many people need.
Military Circle Mall is not new to this kind of event, as the Church of Christ previously held AT Humanity events here, all with the same purpose and goal, to help the community.
One commandment of our Almighty God is for us to help our fellow men in need. So when it comes to this kind of activity, of course, we're following the commandment of our Almighty God to help those who are in need. But then at the same time, we're able to help the community around us. We know that everyone has been affected by this pandemic, that everyone is in need, and this is a way for us to be able to do that.
Sure. So Norfolk has about 250,000 residents. We're the second largest city in the state. We have a great community, but we have a pretty significant concentration of poverty and people in need as well. We have 49% of the public housing for the entire region of 1.7 million. And so this pandemic has really hit people hard, both with their own health care issues and other folks who've lost their jobs and who don't have the ability to provide for their families in the way that they'd like.
My community where I live has been affected. We're limited to where we can go, being that things were shut down. We're very active, like myself, I'm always on the go. And with the pandemic, you don't know who has it, and you really don't want to be around a lot of people.
Well, a lot of people are suffering during the pandemic. A lot of people have lost their jobs. The unemployment compensation is woefully inadequate. And so food distribution like this goes a long way into relieving suffering. So we want to thank the church for the contribution, particularly the free flu shots, which protect people from the flu in the middle of another virus pandemic.
The flu shot, I got my flu shot today, and I really appreciate it.
Attendees of the event noted the precautions in place to keep participants safe.
Well, I think you've got all the indications of a safe event. It's outside, people aren't getting out of their cars, there's as little contact as possible. They're listening to the scientists in how you can have a safe event. Others where you load up a lot of people in a stadium, a lot of them are inside, nobody's wearing a mask. Those are the ones that are dangerous, and it's events like that that have caused a lot of problems.
An event like this that is outdoor, it is wonderful because you can go around, you can meet different vendors, you can talk to them. I talked to the pastor who welcomed me to come to your church, and I love it.
Those we spoke with also commented on how the AT Humanity was held in part to commemorate the birthday of the Executive Minister of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo.
Using the event for his birthday, he's using his birthday to help others, and that has gone a long way in helping humanity, and should be congratulated.
Overwhelmed and a sense of hope, which I think we're all really craving right now. This sense of humanity, of people wanting to help others in need, is such a beautiful thing. And to celebrate a birthday, I can't think of a better way to do this. It's to honor those who need help by helping them. So it's just an incredible group of people. Everybody wants to jump in and help. I mean, it's such enthusiasm here.
Yes, thank you for coming out here today at Military Circle Mall and showing love for the community. Yes.
I think this is a message of hope that we are going to get through these unusual and awful times, and that my hope is that we come out stronger as a community because we know that we have to help one another in times of need. And so I think it's just a beautiful message. And while it's tragic that we find ourselves in this pandemic, if we can take some silver linings out of it, it's community partnerships with the Church of Christ like this.
Though the world right now is experiencing challenges and many uncertainties due to the global pandemic, this was not a hindrance for the Iglesia Ni Cristo or Church of Christ when it comes to helping those who are in need. In Norfolk, Virginia, Celine Garcia, Eagle News, we live in interesting times.